Hello, hello, friends. We are back for stream 3. Probably go for about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 tonight. As I get into... We're actually going west. We have the embassy to get off to. We've cleared the area of those machines. And it's a good night to do stuff. And we're back in Aloy's Nora outfit as well. I wonder when we'll be getting the shield weaver armor back.
What do you think could fix this lucky hammer of mine?
Hear about that traveling Osram troop? We joined them over.
Ah, Bluey, my noble steed. Ooh. That is costing a lot of money to keep this thing healthy. If I use my Bluey, I would go to the ends of the earth with her. Can't mount. Bluey, come on. Usually you push square to mount. It did not let me. I will have to go over here and call him. Hey, gorilla, fix your shit. Just kidding, really not a big deal. It was the whole human settlement thing, because I'm not supposed to be riding him in the city. Alright, go to Barren Light. Where are we at? Where are we going? Oh, it's 1,000 feet in that direction?
Be welcome, Outlander.
It's Savior, actually. Thank you.
Alright.
Can I travel there? Got some of the way there. Oh, weird. I fast traveled to a campfire that I must have come across, but did not specifically save at before. That might be a little bit of a different rule than what was in the game. The first one. Hi, Bluey. What's up, guys?
Time to ride! Barren Light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Carja Horn. That means the embassy storms. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Glad to see you, Chief.
Is that the Savior of Meridian? Can we have a word? Here who's in charge now?
Oh.
What kind of game is this?
I have a rule about playing with newcomers. Don't do it. Sorry.
Looks like I'm not playing anytime soon. If I go back to Chainscrape, I bet I can find someone who can teach me this game.
I know you and him don't get on, but
Chainscrape, find a Machine Strike player. Listen to a rumor about Machine Strike. I don't know if you guys know me very well, but I never turn down a game within a game. I hope it's like Pazak in Shadows. What am I saying? Shadows of the Empire. Knights of the Old Republic. Machine Strike. There it is. Well, hang on, because it's a shame because it's tied to filter. If it's the campfire, I could travel to it, but it's not showing me that. So the issue is that the icon has not separated the campfire from the quest mission. I can't travel just back to the city to get that. Lame. Once again, on skill points, I will be using them when I need them. Otherwise, I have learned, or decided, that it's best to save them up. Because I have no idea which way I want to go. If I want to be more of a scavenger, it's like, well, what's the beginning of the game going to be like? One thing of note for anyone unfamiliar, the place where my head is on this stream covers up a brief on-hand inventory menu. It's pretty basic. It just shows me my health potion. There's rocks in my inventory that I can throw to distract machines, and the option to call my charger, which I just did, Bluey. I chose this corner of the screen because, if you can imagine, it's the least busy corner of the screen. It doesn't show me what mission I'm on. It's like, so the video isn't obscured what mission I'm doing or anything because of my face.
welcome, Outlander.
I suppose there'd be a way, although it's questionable whether it's, you know, still going to be HQ or HD or whatever if I minimize the video so, like, the whole playthrough is smaller than this video, because I'm sure I could set it up to be that way and then fill in the corners with other stuff, but the text would be smaller and I don't need to do that.
The person throwing or the person catching?
The thrower.
Oh.
This sounds real fun. I was right.
It's a Tenakth game, but any tribe can enjoy it. Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tenakth original, straight out of the Forbidden West.
Ooh.
Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Oh. I mean, just tempt Aloy with free shit. She's gonna do it. Beginner's tutorial. Terrain and knockback tutorial. Whoa. Alright. What are we getting into? Two-player strategy game. The ultimate strike master in the West. Acquire 7 victory points before your opponent or destroy all the machines. So kind of like chess. Well, 8x8 is chess / checkers. So that's fun. I really love that the game designers were like, let's see if this world would have a chess. Whoa, dash seems intense. Always moves, damages every machine in its path. Continue to strike pieces by defeating all boards belonging to a single player or by purchasing them from strike carvers out in the world. Combat power, terrain value, armored weak points. Okay, that's fun. All right. I'm gonna use this.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tenakth like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Just need to move that machine forward, Red. Move that machine forward. It's all part of the learning process. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Just need to move that machine forward, Red. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough to attack one of my machines. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Yeah. Yes.
Knew you were a smart one.
Thanks.
Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points.
Oh.
Hit those, and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
I'm just noticing the rotate button.
Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points.
Nice.
You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. Gotta move your machine downwards there, Red. Go on, move your machine downwards.
Hey, listen, I'm trying.
You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth.
Oh.
Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first.
Very nice.
That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
This was fun.
Before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them.
She knew who I was.
It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players.
Well,
Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
yes, I'm obsessed. Yo.
I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet. How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrains you can encounter in a game of Strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat power. As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power to yours. The higher your machine's combat power, the more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for overpowering your opponent. Here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move to attack my machines. Now let's take a look at your machine's combat power. Combat power is the sum of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain it's standing on. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's also standing on forest terrain with a value of 1 point. Add those together, and your machine has 3 points of combat power. My machine is standing on grassland terrain with a value of 0 points. It's also not attacking, which means their attack points aren't in play. So my combat power is 0. This means your machine can do 3 points of damage. Go ahead and test it out. There you go. Now, choosing the right terrain doesn't just improve your offense. It can also help defend your machines from attack. Grab your other piece and place it in front of my second machine. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's standing on grassland terrain. This terrain has a value of 0. This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack power since they're defending their position.
Drew, how are you?
But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it, which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable to top an opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead. Go ahead, try it out and see what happens. Ha! See? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards. Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage.
Oh.
And if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well.
Wow.
That's why breaking a machine's defenses is a great way to deal damage to several pieces at once. Useful, right? Okay, now go ahead. All right, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are 2 other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left. Just move your machine to marsh terrain. See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there.
Oh.
You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless. Well, I think that's enough yammering for me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
Tutorial complete. Now, let's see here. My video has, let's see. Oh, my webcam has frozen. My webcam image is frozen and I can't figure out how to fix it. I think I'm just gonna silence it then. That's kind of neat. Yeah, we'll go without this for now. Okay. One more tutorial.
Here for more tips? Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time. With that in mind, most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left.
Oh, melee and gunner, huh?
All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff. Great, now grab your other machine. Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we can take a look at the rest of the pieces. Just move that forward, please. Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram type machine. Attack an enemy with it and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this. See, now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more piece to look at. Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you. Look, it even rotated your piece. A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at your notes, you'll notice this particular machine has one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things to do, so I made you a list. It's got all the tips and tricks we talked about, too. I think that about does it for now, so if you want to play a real game, just let me know.
Nice. Appreciate it. Let's see.
Good luck.
Can't seem to choose.
Your turn. I'm up. Board's all yours.
Okay.
Time to make my move. Not looking good for you, Red.
Ooh.
That's it for me. Okay, let's see. You're up, Red. Time to get serious. I won! Oh, but I'll play you again if you want.
Okay.
Here we go. Your move, Red. My turn. Your turn. Okay, let's see. Oh, only one machine left. Guess luck's not on your side today, Red.
Straight up math.
Let's play.
I'm gonna try one more time. If I don't get it, at least I understand it, and that's fine.
Come up. Board's all yours. Piece left. That sure dampens the forge. Ah, off the board it goes. Your move, Red. Time to get serious. Oh, I won!
Oh.
Probably shouldn't sound so surprised, huh?
Okay.
I'll see you later, Aloy.
Thank you, Selma.
Ignoring me again?
Let's see if I'm wrong. Weren't you hoping to meet someone in the way?
Petra, inventor of the office. Never fear, my lady. You have found me.
I'm in camera settings right now, just to see if I can bring this back. Just a Streamlabs thing. That's all. I think I'm back now. I might have to re-download that video, but it should be fine. Alright, so all I've done on Stream 3 so far is learn how to play the Machine Strike game. And the reason it crashed was because my camera stopped working, this webcam. And I was like, oh, I can probably fix that with Device Manager, but it didn't work. And then the Streamlabs crashed when I updated the driver, so here we are. Okay. So there's basically 35 minutes of a stream that got lost. Best that these things happen when nothing's going on in the game. In case you hear purring, I have a cat on my lap.
All over it. Excuse me, Savior.
Where's Erund? Looks like he's had a few.
You're in a sour mood?
That broken ribs will do that to you.
Right.
Gentlemen?
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need. Ask away.
How have things been?
Welcome back, Drew.
Since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seen the crowd that showed up to pay their respects.
Would have seen it.
Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all onto the table.
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tenakth made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, you know, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tenakth. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. I better get going.
Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one...
Erund.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
That's a lot to
Yeah,
ask.
don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Alright. Let's see here. Cool.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tenakth out there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tenakth marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tenakth have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tenakth return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tenakth are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tenakth marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
A ton of armor, sir.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tenakth tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and Chainscrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
You know
I was
your
just helping out.
work.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
Ignoring me.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Eyes up here, brother.
There's the commander.
You got something to present
Better brace
to the
yourself.
Elderman?
And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians? Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tenakth sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tenakth are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the Savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior!
I don't care if it's the devil between herself. The gate stays sealed until that horn blows.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Erund. What's happening?
I know the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
It's a
Yeah,
PR
locked
nightmare.
and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King of Vod is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh?
Humph.
Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
But he gets to go? Erund's like, man.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tenakth, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
Right, that she
I
didn't
guess
ask
I do.
for.
We'll see how it goes.
Oh my.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
They did
I'm
tell me
not
that.
Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called Savior of Meridian.
Hi.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair.
What's the holdup, buddy?
They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Oh.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yeah.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind in the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere.
He did the Tyrion defense.
So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, Marshals are Hikaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
You really see both sides.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the Marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. Nice. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought, but he is no bloodthirsty tyrant. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him.
So, going west.
So, that's my story. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth. Are you glad to be
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed, but I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth, I'm in a unique position. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to...
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these Chief Hikaru knows that survival, even if that change means putting aside...
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer.
It's a boy.
6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine.
Nice. That's poetic.
I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Yeah, I guess.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Chainsaw Raptor.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
No, I want to die in the west. Take me back over the line.
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank to the Karja! Run them down!
Y'all are gonna pay for this.
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Hello, Meg. How to explain the developments
Here they come! They're on
of the game in the battle right now against the people who live in the West. Yeah, all the Californians hate me now. Feel free to unplug power.
Man down!
Yeah. the Beverly Hillsians very much dislike me. Truce was supposed to happen, and the people who live out west, there's these 3 factions.
There's no ammo for
and one of the factions didn't want the truce to happen, and so they sabotaged everybody else, killed everybody, even people of their own side that wanted to meet. And now Aloy's stuck in the middle of it.
Check on them!
Just loot the machines.
Down it goes!
Hey Varl, how's it going? Oh, nice interception. That was amazing. That was real good shit. This is incredibly
You and me now,
violent.
We've survived worse.
Grabbing the medicinal berries that I need to like heal, and I need them immediately. I'm like, I have a mortar and pestle in my backpack, and I'm like, yeah, I need this. shot. Whoever that. Bluey is fine. Bluey was left on the other side of the gates. I was not allowed to. I know. The gates are Bluey's kryptonite. Yeah.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
What if you don't? Huh?
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Oh, now I know who I'm gonna get that from. Man, Silence took the most warring members of the tribe of the Californians and gave them technology.
You're next, girl.
Cannot be reasoned with.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Oh. I'm gonna go into my little R3 mode. Okay, maybe if I hide in the tall glass, he won't be able to see me. Well, I can tag him, so I'll always know where he is. Alright. Let's see if a tripwire works. It's gonna work! Oh, except I can only apply one status effect at once. At a time.
Gotta get through that shield.
Wait, if I keep doing the tripcaster really well. That was crap. That was crap. Alright, come at me, bro. Wish I had more medicinal berries.
You're not stopping me!
Come on.
Here, now's my chance! Not at this time.
Stop me!
There we go. And he lost his shield right there, too. Alright, berries. Berries.
I've gotta break that shield!
Berries. I love that the field is...
Shield
They chose to do a war on the berry field.
That shield's not gonna save you!
Okay, I can do more of those tripwires. Ah! Damn. I waited too long.
Give it up!
God damn.
Break his guard!
Charge.
Gotta take down that shield!
Still need one more charge. If only I had charge wires.
Shield's on! He's vulnerable! You're not stopping me! There.
Now just regular arrows.
No!
Oh shit. Damn. Alright. I'd really like to beat this guy on the first try.
I've gotta break that shield!
How to break the shield, you gotta electrify it. Gotta get more supplies. Yikes.
you.
It might. Oh shit. Probably. That did not. Gosh darn it. I am just not getting my health fast enough. More berries over here, maybe?
Give it up!
Yikes. I might not... I'm gonna be very upset if I don't beat him this time, but I just can't recharge my health fast enough. If only I'd been allowed to keep my shield weaver outfit, which I definitely ended the first game with. Definitely had that, guys. Shouldn't have taken that away. It only made combat very easy.
Can't set it on that. I've got to break that shield!
There. The time this takes to power up.
He's exposed!
You've broken the shield, not the warrior!
That shield's not gonna save you!
Ruda. Alright, play the cutscene.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life ticket. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru.
We hate Hikaru! Hikaru is the leader of the Californians, who is a peace-seeking. He's wise enough to, yeah, he's probably Arnold Schwarzenegger. Varl. Man, all of that sucked. They took a ton of their own people.
Get him to the camp, now.
Now Aloy's only allies. Damn it. Aloy's only allies.
You gonna make it?
I had to say, I got it. I just had a difficult sentence to say there. Aloy's only allies are all
You're
injured.
going on without me, aren't you?
They gotta give it time.
Guess I'm stuck with Erund. For now.
In the recovery wing.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Damn it. That guy was really nice too. The guy she met with, to treat with at the border. Told her the whole story of how we got there. He actually gave her his knife, which will give her safe passage to California. But who knows?
It's salvage time, boys.
An opportunist. Prick. Ooh.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Leo.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. No Tsar, Wadis, Fashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
Yeah, Wadis died dishonorably.
Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
That's where silence
The rebels were riding Bristlebacks. And there were Bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a Tallneck somewhere nearby?
Love that.
A Tallneck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so.
He's like, I've never seen that
I can
before.
tell you
I
before
don't
you
know
go?
anything about climbing tall necks. They just kind of hang out.
Fashav called Regala a rival.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
It's really too
At
bad
least
about
Nazar went out
Wadis.
fighting.
Feel real bad
As
about
for the
this.
Sun Priest, well,
He tried to get back in the
no one
gates after
deserves
they
to
shot
go
him.
out that way.
He died getting shot in the
I'll
back.
make sure they're given proper funeral rites.
You know how they say, like, if you're
It's the least I
in
can
a
do.
battle and you die getting shot in the back, it's because you were running. But I mean, to be fair, he was a non-combatant. They should never have killed him.
Do you think the Karja will take... Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army and to be taken as the start of another, and Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we...
Oh shit, all these questions.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. But after Avad overthrew them, he reached out to the other tribes to offer. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have...
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that.
Ancient ruins.
Remnants of some forgotten war.
Definitely, there's this red bridge that is real rusted at the moment. But
You said the Tenakth land. What can I expect to find between...
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of... And then new Utaru farmlands. Past that, their territory is split into 3 clans. Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate.
And yet it was, I think,
somewhere
the
beyond
Sky
the desert
territory that
is the
attacked.
tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a... When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
Yeah, they burned all their shit.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage.
Yeah.
You'd think
farmers are always
going
on about food shortages.
No. They just want to be left alone.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Okay.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return.
Thanks, Lawan. Congratulations on the promotion. He was second in charge and then his boss died.
And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Well, at least she waved this time. From what I understand, the first time when she left between games, she didn't
Wave to your friends optional.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like that. Skill points too. Oh, I probably have enough skill points that I have an idea. So now I have 16 skill points. So now I have an idea of what I might wish to spend it on. Oh, definitely health-related stuff. The shield wing is an energy-based glider repurposed for machine technology. Hold square while in the air to deploy and guide. Tap circle to stop gliding. Well, if you have to hold square to deploy it and tap circle, I guess you don't need to hold square the whole time. Not about to try it out. I just need to get down here.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, the backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
Hey, buddy. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Okay.
The woman who led the ambush.
You got a reprieve
Regalla,
this time, buddy.
had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge.
You did a good thing today.
Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Yeah, Silence sucks. But he's always got an angle. When Silence argued with Aloy during the communication during this game, he was like, oh, and you know, you wanted to kill Hades without even understanding that Hades was the only person with knowledge to a backup of Gaia. You were impulsive. And that was wrong. And she was like, maybe you still suck. He maybe half had a point, but any point Silence had went away when they attacked all the good guys here that just wanted peace. You should never look at those people as weak. Or maybe it's still saving. I pushed the manual save button. That was what... Oh, on purpose. Sometimes I do, in addition to the quick save, I want to make sure it really saves.
Good spot to test the shield wing. Gotta climb down when I can
Alright.
It worked!
Yeah. Ah! It worked! Yay!
Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff
Could have used
now.
that in the last game, right? Falling to my death. Let's go fly a kite. Yeah. Oh, a charger fell off the cliff. There's a machine down there. That's so funny. Ah, nice, that was cool. Okay, alright. Alright.
Did you just get meat off that guy?
Rich meat, yes. Rich meat. Oh, but don't worry. Don't worry. It's not cannibalism. It's
like she had a bag of meat. Yeah.
It's like, think of it like jerky, yeah. Did you just get meat off that guy? Listen, I understand your concern. It's no, don't worry about it. Really quality meat off that corpse there. No, it's when you kill an animal, you get rich meat. And in this game, I'm pretty sure it didn't exist in the other game, in the first one. But when you kill machines now, you can get machine meat. No, machine meat. Poor meat is what happened when you thwap an animal and it ruins, or if you shoot an animal and it's less good because yeah, if it tastes like gunpowder, it's a problem. Okay, skills. I now know that I need better health options and maybe some other things. So let's see. Combo damage. Oh, watch none of these skill trees have anything to do with health.
Survivor, probably.
Oh, maybe. Okay, great. I wasn't seeing that. Wait, I need to think. Increase the effectiveness of food and traps. That might be a thing. Ranged combat, weapon stamina. Healing and potions. Okay, definitely go in there first. Potent boost. Medicinal berries provide more healing and heal you faster. Yes. Okay, so I have 16 skill points. We gotta keep track of this. I have 15 skill points. Okay. Automatically recover health sooner. Yep. 14 skill points. Resist more damage. Okay. Now, what is this? Bouncing bomb. Fire an explosive bomb that becomes more powerful with each bounce. Uses up to 2 bombs of your currently selected type and depletes the medium amount of weapon stamina. Pentagonal shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. A weapon technique. Skills in this category unlock a powerful attack for all weapons in their class. Weapon techniques use up weapon stamina, which regenerates. Okay. So maybe not that. Learn 3 connected skills. Consume a special potion to restore health and gain resistance to status effects. That's interesting. The triple shredder. Oh shit. Launch 3 shredders of your currently selected type. Only 1 shredder can be caught and reused. I haven't done that yet, so I don't know. Medicine capacity. Carry more medicinal berries. Refill your medicine pouch. I might not be able to... I can. So I carry more berries. The berries do more. Health potions are better. You can start buying those. Oh. Consume a special potion. You have unlocked your first Valor Surge. Hold square to equip it. That's interesting. So that only cost me 5 skill points. So the middle stuff was free. Like because I did the surrounding things, it gave me that. Valor on impact. Gain Valor when hit by enemies. Activate your equipped Valor Surge by opening the weapon wheel and tapping R1 for a unique and powerful special ability. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Automatically recover health sooner. Potent medicine. Oh, I'm eligible for this type of stuff. Okay, so that was 6 of my things. So I do want to see what else is out there. Infiltrator. Only the ones that I don't have something in give me a description. This one just expects me to already get it.
It's like, you've been here before, bitch. You should know.
Stealth Stalker. Activate cloaking device based on stalker technology to decrease visibility. Silent strike heal. I don't know that I need that. Move more quietly. Yeah, okay. Reduce your visibility. Necessary evil. Okay. Alright. This is smoke bomb. Don't care about those yet. Melee attacks are quieter.
I love that little image.
Her just in the air.
Poor victim is so unsuspecting.
Okay. So that's that for that. And then the remaining 7 points I do want to spread around. Hunter. Okay. Increase your concentration. Oh, that's good stuff. I just used that in the deep concentration. All right.
Concentration when it gets like slow.
Yeah, I have the option when aiming to push R3 and it gives me, it just slows down time. Food and traps. Quick trapper, place traps faster on the field. Yeah, that took forever. The machine noticed me when I tried to do that. Recover more and higher quality resources.
Hi.
The cat is here, but the camera does not show her. Craft. Tools, traps, and potions. Martha, so help me God, if you step on a key and it exits the stream, you will be locked out.
Come here and stand. Want to step carefully over the keyboard?
Nimble crafter.
Good job.
Nice work. She did it, everybody.
She stepped carefully over the
So
keyboard.
trap. Trap limit.
Okay.
Okay. First, strike an enemy to build up energy. Then when fully charged, tap that. Finally switch to bow. Ooh. Alright. R1, R1, R2. Yeah, alright, why not? Nora Warrior. Powerful melee combo. Useful in knocking down small machines and staggering large ones. R1, R1, R1. Okay. So I'm out of skill points, but I significantly leveled up. Hey! I have skills. Hey, Ashtastic. How's it going? You have equipped a Valor Surge. Valor Surges are extremely... Build up your Valor Surge bar, wherever the hell that might be. And when a segment, activate the Valor Surge by opening the weapon wheel. And tapping R1. Not enough points. Unlock additional levels of Valor Surge in the skill tree to add seamless to the Valor Surge bar. Okay. The really important communications that the game needs to do are you have to like push and hold X to get rid of it, which I really appreciate. Because it's like, no, read this. Ooh. The Lady Ash! Hey! Welcome! Thrilled to interact with you on here. Thank you for coming to the stream. No pressure on staying, but thrilled that you're here all the same. And introduce yourself. I streamed the first Horizon Zero Dawn about a year ago, for about 80 hours, and had such fun doing that I was like, well, definitely the sequel I want to stream too. And it's funny about streaming because it's not guaranteed like that there's going to be good videos. Sometimes it's just like hunting and trying to get more skins because you need the supplies, so it's like ups and downs, not just the high points. But it's also not all combat, you know, so you get to take in the scenery. There's like some good videos where I'm just like climbing cliffs and stuff and looking over the desert.
Refill my pouch with these later.
Yeah. Yeah, Meg, my girlfriend, who's right next to me here in the room, with a cat on her lap, really appreciates the nature shots. See, look at that. Smoke, sunrise over the mountains.
The artistry.
It's good stuff. Here's the thing. Go to coordinates recovered from the spire.
I don't know. You got some tough competition out there.
You think I'm worried about the other crews? I've got an eye for
That's another thing
quality.
about talking. Is like some people prefer, you know, watching streams where the people don't talk a lot. I actually don't prefer to talk a lot. Funny, I know. But sometimes I get really into it, into the game, and I'm just like a spectator. I'm just watching, as you do, because it's involved. It's usually only if there's like a pretty decent group that's interacting in the comments that I'll chat more. But actually, one of the things I learned during the first Horizon Zero Dawn stream, I was adjusting my volume level on my mic. I used to just like turn the game volume all the way up, and then I had like the mic volume at like a third or half. But when looking back during the action scenes, you can't see my commentary, and the one weakness of mine is during streaming, I love to joke, even if it's not funny, even if I know nobody will laugh except for me. It's a strength. Thank you, Meg. I've had some really good like jokes, I feel, and recurring bits, and so I want to make sure that, yeah, even in this game so far, like Aloy telling every character, "Don't worry, there's no god." She told Varl there was no god. She told Erund that, I think. Yeah, basically the anti-missionary. And now I like that we said the people who live in the West are Californians. They're actually called the Tenakth or something. But, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that, Ash. Sometimes you gotta experience the moment. I'm gonna pin that tweet. One thing I didn't have, or pin that message, one thing that I didn't have during the first stream is a chat box feature. And something else that happened that was fun was in the 83rd hour of gaming, my very final video, someone who I now follow on Twitch came in and told me that I was doing combat wrong. Again, my very last video. I didn't quit, I didn't resign, I literally beat the game and the DLC, and he said I was doing combat wrong. He was right. He was right. I wasn't using elemental damage the correct way, and don't I know it now. So he taught me. He stayed around and was like, this is how you do it, and I learned a lot, and I forgot it all, because it's been a year. But
They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm.
it was getting sad.
To buy Zero Dawn time. Tenakth rebels. They're trying to corner those Oseram.
Oh, there's Oseram. Alright, well... time to load up on my weaponry. Who's good and who's bad? I guess the machine needs to go. Oh. The other thing, and I apologize to every individual person who makes themselves known as being on my stream, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible shot. I will miss more arrows than I will land. Except for that one. And that one.
I don't want one. I don't know what's inside.
That's right. I miss 100% of the shots I don't take. Relic Run. No Man's Land. Level 10. Treasures await those who dare explore the relics of the old world. So, there was something called a Relic Run at the beginning of video 2. Relic Run. But you go into ruins. The beginning of video 2 has this Relic Run. I was in this building. It was dilapidated. They were like, you know, open sky. Turns out it was a hotel, and I went in. The hotel room was the goal. I had to find like an artifact, and it had little shamrocks, or three-leaf clovers, like emanating off of it in a hologram. And it turns out it was a joke, some kind of a. Hang on, where are notebook? Here we go. Data point, collectibles, ornaments. Yeah, okay. So here's what it was. First stop on the Screw You Kyle tour. Guess what, Kyle? That big flashy demonstration for those big casino execs you wouldn't shut up about? Not gonna happen, but you know what is? Road trip, baby! Good luck following our dust trail, dick nose. Golden toucans out. It's like, that wasn't left behind in a hotel room when the world ended. So, fun stuff. Alright, but where are the ruins?
You not hear me, Red? I got a little something for you since you got us out of that mess.
Oh, you want to give me something? Okay, yeah, well, in that case, I'll talk to you. Hey, Jelda, what's up?
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about the Tenakth in neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals.
Ooh, give me
crystals. Can't get through this stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged cell phones.
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't... And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Oh, you missed it. I also learned a chess game.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, kind of chess game. There's a strategic placement game in this game where there's a game within a game. It's a board game, or it's a board that's just like chess and checkers. It's a grid of 8 by 8, and you have pieces. The difference is there's elevation, so each of the pieces are elevated differently. It's never the same elevation necessarily. And you put little pieces that are machines, like representative of the machines in the game, and each of them have different pieces to move. It's exactly like chess. Little tiny machines. So I spent the first 30 minutes of tonight's stream.
Let's see what we can find around here.
Learning how to do it. And I lost a bunch of times. Okay. Crab crate.
This crate might be useful.
Oh, okay. I have this, Whoop. That was not great. She's very, very athletic.
It was like, I meant to do that.
Old ventilation. It's 1,000 years old. If it was built the year that the world ended, it's 1,000 years old today.
The screenshot might trade for something good.
Yeah, we hope. Oh, I actually thought that was going to work for a second. Ancient black bracelet. A bracelet. It's a watch, but it's called a bracelet. The ancient chimes of a keyring. And metal shards. Very nice. Oh shit. Where did I...
Red crystals growing on the wall. I don't think there's anything I can do about them.
I wonder if...
Well, without a way to get through those red crystals, there's not much I can do. I better move on for now.
Oh, that's the game's way of telling me that I really should not worry about the... Oh, look! So it's not a shamrock.
Old relic. How do I get in there to
like,
get it?
Maybe a spade or something?
I think they're leaves.
Oh, like a autumn leaves. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so... Oh, yeah! I did get over to this chest, though. I think that's the next stop in the F.U. Kyle tour, or whatever it was called. Screw you, Kyle. Dick nose. I'm definitely going to be telling YouTube, this video is not for children when I upload it. Because they ask.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I was uploading all my guitar covers.
Yeah.
I could be like,
is it for children?
It's not making shit. Like, you can watch it.
Death store. Aloy has the location according to received. Because that's the one. Or wait. Side quest. There we go. Search north of Barren Light for the rebel camp. Oh, yikes. So for this task, I've done truly everything except for searching for the camp of the people that just attacked me. That might be the way to go. Ragtag group of Shana Karja, refuse to let anyone on the trail. Go to the Twilight Karja again and talk to Tallneck. We heard about that guy.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Alright, I'm gonna find the rebels because screw them. Oh, I can call my mount, I hope. Nope, my mount is gone. Wait, nope, he's here. Bluey, come here. Yes. I was it's like a dog that follows you. Like, he's just behind me a couple steps every time. Alright. Anyway, appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot.
Something's going on with that camp.
Our armor's got to make all other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can do that? Root, come on!
Where am I even? Right through. Scrap pile. Come on, Bluey, you're better than this. But your owner is not.
Some kind of outpost.
I'm so glad the game did not let me just run straight off the cliff.
Might be where
Because I absolutely was going to.
I need to find a way to get in there. I could scan the area to see what I'm up against. And tag any rebels or machines in my focus to keep track of them.
Oh, wow.
Could fire that machine with shotgun, though.
Oh, man. This is giving me... It auto focuses, which is hard because when they're that close together, it doesn't let me do all of them. There we go. I'm just gonna get off Bluey. He is not gonna help me here.
Okay, I'm in. I have to clear out this place before I can look around.
Oh wait, there's an arrow. Or maybe not. Just a rune. Fox. What does a fox say? Just up in their camp, searching their shit. Oh, there's the gun. I'm gonna silent strike this guy off his mount.
Why did we have to stay behind to guard tame machines? We should be out there fighting.
Someone needs to keep an eye on them. Regala will run us through if we lose any more.
How about smoke bombs? Inventory. No. Smoke bomb. Non-toxic bomb. Cloud of smoke. Distract enemies. Quick escape. Okay, that's probably...
It wasn't our fault. The ground opened up out of nowhere.
Huh. See if she cares for that excuse.
There we go. I got a smoke bomb. In case I need to escape. The, one thing that I just noticed, so I said this before, my face is covering the part of the game where there's like a handheld inventory, so you can have a rock you can throw, or you can whistle to call them out. Yeah, oh, Meg's seeing this for the first time. She's watched the videos after the fact, but not the... Anyway, it's not very exciting. It's a perfect place to put my face, if I'm being honest. But down there, because I also don't look at it very much, because the corner of my laptop blocks it, I have Milduff's treat. I have the hearty food that I got from the chef back 2 towns over. I know. That would have totally saved my life. I'm so glad I didn't die with that boss now, because I totally had that in my inventory and didn't use it. Wow. Wow.
You want to fight? I need fights here now! I'll everyone fly! Get ready!
I don't think so. Whoop, baby. I can definitely fall. That was perfect timing.
Pain subsiding.
That was honestly, that could not have gone better. Look down, charging bull. Bluey is just chilling. You know what? That's where I want Bluey to be. Yeah. I call my noble steed Bluey. Bluey is a trampler, I want to say, that I took control over. She's in the back there, glowing blue. She does. But in the first game, I had to replace Bluey like 4 or 5 times because you've taken control of the machine to be your ally. But then he fights for you, and you could ride him into battle, and he'll mess some shit up. But he doesn't always survive those attacks, so I replaced Bluey like a couple of times. Whoa! Nice shots. Hey, respect. Peace and love. Peace and love. Very nicely done. Yeah. Ooh, fire arrow. Set him on fire. Oh, yes! That was cool. Where are they coming from?
Not that many machines. Where'd they all go?
Oh, pens. I was
check
like,
in that
ballpoint?
cave.
Corrals is what she's talking about. Oh, apparently, so in the lower... I've never seen that before in the lower right. I think that's whatever that skill was called. Valor or something. I did not release it. Valor surge, toughened, activate. Okay. So I built up enough valor points.
Ready for anything now?
This is telling me I can climb it. That's kind of neat. Oh yeah. It's getting dark. Maybe a little faster. Bluey's just chilling. Okay. Well, get some more supplies. Oh, fireflies? Yeah, little lightning bugs.
The drawbridge. Might be my way across.
Generous supply
Thanks to my
crate.
stash.
Yeah, it is. An ammo that deals purge water damage is now available in your inventory. Use your focus to scan enemies to see if they're weak to purge water. Hitting them with purge water will build up into the drenched state. Once in the state, their elemental attacks are disabled. That's probably going to come up later.
I control the bridge. I should take a look. Thought a dyer would be interested in this.
Side for now.
That bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Ulvund's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
Well, that answered all that. I can actually get down there if I wanted to. That was cool. Generous valuables, baby.
And the tunnel's blocked. Yep.
Ah, darn. I did think for a minute that I might be able to get back to where I needed to go the other way. Alright, where's the climbing? Where am I gonna climb?
Know how to get back out.
That's right, that's the problem, Aloy. Ah, there we go. There's like a couple of moments where I should be able to fit through there. Okay. Ooh. Green shiny sliver. So yeah, I had like 3 chef's meals that I could have eaten when that guy was like nearly killing me. Be like, hey, listen, man, can we take a timeout? I need to eat. Hey, do you want any? This is really good. This is really good stuff.
Special.
Yeah, yeah, Mulvin or whatever it is.
This'll break my fall.
Yeah, well. Better to break the fall than your neck. I don't like swim or some shit. Okay, that we all need to do the thing. But gotta go under. Stealth kelp? Will hide you from underwater enemies. Oh god. This game is gonna be my my redemption arc of like slowly becoming more comfortable with kelp. I just don't like it, you know, you're swimming and like, it's there and it touches you. I'm just like, what's behind the kelp waiting to get me? I'm just afraid of Zigrindilos. No. Your theory about it photosynthesizing and therefore being more active to the sun. That's specifically your theory, by the way. It hasn't been proven.
And science is botany's theory.
Botany's theory. Ooh, I wonder if do they have a camp? They do have a camp. It's right. Unknown rebel camp. Oh wait, that's somewhere else. I just need somewhere that I can, I need somewhere I can quick travel to. The deadfall is completed. Is that?
Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Well, that's good. You never played Pokemon. I described the stash the other day as Bill's PC on Pokemon because, you know, you can carry X amount of items. I think it's like, I don't know why I remember this. I think it's like 72 items you can carry. But there's more items than that in the game, and if you're a hoarder, or a pack rat, pack mule, whatever you want to say about, whatever term you want to use, you can send Pokemon and items to Bill's PC. Bill is this guy that invented the Pokemon storage system. And you basically, there's 20 boxes, each of them can contain like 20 items, so over 400 items. More items than you could ever possibly get in the game. And every Pokemon center that you go to, and your own like house, and your own apartment, they all have computers, and you just plug in, and you're just like, I'm gonna send this item digitally to Bill's PC. And so that's what the stash is in this game. It's a concept of this game, where her pouch, because it really sucks to be out of berries. So I have like 900 berries now in my stash and only like 12 on me. So there has to be some method of transferring. But push over a tree, mount charger. Oh, I guess. Oh, I didn't realize. I could have infiltrated. I could have. Yeah. Well, I would have announced myself, but I could have like gone in like guns ablazing, like, "Hey, bitches! I just killed a tree to say I'm here."
All right.
Yeah, it's true. If you just push it over like that, I guess it wasn't really living. Okay. What am I doing? I don't remember making it this way. Or Pokebucks. So Ash is saying I could have transferred Pokebucks to Bill's PC too. That's interesting. Yeah, gotta worry about the Kelpies. I completely agree. That's why I just say kelp is not my favorite thing in the water. I'm wary of it.
What is your favorite thing in the water?
When it's you and me swimming, it's you. Yeah, which you absolutely did. I like sunfish, sunnies. I like trout. Generally like non-confrontational. And also like, let's just call it what it is, helpless fish. Helpless fish. That's what I like because I don't fish. I don't ever plan on killing fish again, ever. I did as a kid, you know, like we always threw them back, but still. Oh my god, really? I bet my bluey mount won't be allowed here. It's funny because all I need to do is push square, but whenever I typically hold square, and that's the button combo to jump off, yeah. So I'm just gonna be like launching myself off my mare.
So dramatic.
Off my mount. It's very dramatic. This is basically like the video game equivalent of Draco Malfoy in a Harry Potter musical, just like rolling everywhere. Aloy's just like launching herself everywhere.
Ho there!
And like that, like this, like, hey Potter, hey. Sorry. Alright, where are we going? Okay, we gotta talk to Javad.
Solid, like
the willing. He's willing to talk to me. That's very good. Very good news. A lot of people in this world have like Studious Verbly or whatever his name is. Okay. Oh, fast travel. Here we go.
What would I be?
Creative.
Or creative.
Return to Javad the Willing. I have a real problem here in that, what is this? Barren Light, which is this little settlement here. Unless I'm doing it wrong, and it is possible, the campfire here is not traveled. Wait, there it is. Okay.
Solved.
Never mind. Well, because when I went to learn the chess game, which is called Machine Strike, by the way, I'm gonna keep calling it chess, but it's called Machine Strike. The reticle or the icon for where you needed to go was directly on top of the campfire because it's at the tavern next door. The campfire's out front, so it wouldn't let me select the campfire of that city. I had to go to the next town over, and it was still fast travel. Like, it's still saving me some time, but
Can I have a sip of your peace tea?
What?
Can I have a sip of your peace tea?
Yes.
Unless it's empty.
It's low, but that's okay.
To me, this is like half full.
Frost arrows. I already know about Frost State, which is nice. That's what IP Psycho helped me out with. I did know that one, actually. By hour 83, I'd figured out how to freeze enemies. But that was about it. So, Javad. Oh, right, because this is all about how the Bristlebacks got into the mine that is in the Daunt, which is on our side of the territory. And it looks like we found the other end of the mine. Yours and mine.
So, you've returned from the west. Any luck?
The Bristlebacks
well, everybody
were being
died,
penned
actually,
by Tenakth
so...
rebels on the other side of the mountains. Ulvund's explosives opened up a sinkhole, dropping them into the tunnels.
Which they followed to the mine and out into the Daunt.
There you go.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the Bristlebacks, it's Ulvund.
Radiant beams of the sun. And all this time he was pointing the finger at us. Bring Ulvund here. Petra, too.
Ooh, we're gonna rub their face in it. Oh, also Petra will have my back, so that's cool. She should just be everywhere I am.
That's right, girl.
Where is she? On your lap? Oh, that's really sweet. Dream team.
Summoned like a blasted ale winch.
Excuse me, a what? I am
you
a
best
woman,
be
sir.
meaning to put pen to parchment.
Yo.
What? Why is she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the sun has shown the truth on the Bristleback incursion. Tenakth rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident, but let us not forget that it was the Karja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvund. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the Bristlebacks caused. All of it.
My dear magistrate, has your precious son baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first consulting you.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine. You skirted the laws of the Sundom, Ulvund. All for a few extra shards.
He's like, damn, now that you can prove I'm guilty, I'm gonna get mad about
And
it.
that's not the only mine you've been squeezing. Corvin's crew would have drowned if it weren't for Aloy.
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Karja scheme.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The Bristlebacks, the mine. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well, that's not necessary, is it? What if I just return to the claim?
Oh, well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course. I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like this...
Nope, you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out forged dump? Ha! Knock yourself out.
Get out!
I actually didn't get, for all the political talk that we sat through earlier with Petra, she did not seem to be like she'd be his successor, like immediately. Oh, he's gonna be
Mud looks
humiliated.
good on you, Ulvund.
Do something dumb.
As the sun burns away Shadow.
That's not actually what happens to Shadow.
Thank you for that, Aloy.
Oh, he had it coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude. You've done the Sundom and my sanity a great service. And I believe we have some matters to discuss.
What'd you give me?
Guess we do. Not the most pleasant boots to fill, but I'll wear them.
Yeah, these boots.
All thanks to you, Flame Hair.
Flame Hair. Just call me Aloy. Alright. Nora Champion.
Okay. Chainscrape will be better off with Petra in charge.
2 skill points. So if I go to the outfitter, which I think is this guy.
If you're interested, there's an ostrom.
So I currently have this on Nora Huntress, and I was given outfits Nora Champion, which is this one. So that's good stuff. Equip. Good night, Drew.
Bye, Drew.
Let's see. Okay. Edit weaves. Nora Anointed is still, because it's level 2, it still seems to be. And there's more damage here and more freeze stuff. Alright, I'm going to wear them Nora Champion here. Workbench.
Pardon me, man. It's gonna take over.
Yeah, I'm just taking over. They already had a conversation. It's cool. He's cool with it. Available upgrades. Improved performance. Fire Hunter Bow. Sharp bow. Yeah, I wonder if I can speed that shit up. By 6? Forget that. That's not worth my whatever I have 9 of. Shots overdrawn has a greater chance of inflicting a critical hit. Don't have 2 charger horns. Okay. I made a minuscule amount of success to my upgrade. Well, at least I have enough stuff. And I happen to have a long leg circulator. Not anymore. Need a long leg wing burner. Alright. It's just so funny because like these incremental changes, I really don't think you're gonna notice them in like making a difference, but they cost money and you're
Here,
spending
you're the
money.
rowdy spark we should be thanking for kicking Ulvund out of the forge.
Oh, everybody's happy now.
Petra mentioned you were trouble, and trouble's always welcome at my shop. Take a look. Won't find weapons like these anywhere in the Daunt, guaranteed.
Yeah, I already bought his good stuff. Sell. Yes, I can sell all this stuff. Got my stuff. Pouch upgrades. Buy resources. Tools.
See you when I see you, Red.
Maybe this guy will fix my lucky hammer by then.
Maybe it'll stop breaking, too.
Okay, and then the only other thing I want to do is upgrade my pouch. Ammo, resources, pouch upgrade. Workbench, great. Just came from there. Didn't see where I could upgrade my pouches when I was working on it. Potion crafting, pouch upgrade. Has 2 boar hide and boar bone. Okay, great.
Remember that boar that was just like napping on the road?
Yeah. Okay, and then how can I access my stash? Not enough room in your potion pouch.
Potion pouch.
I hate that. Okay. Crafting. Well, that's all the upgrades I can afford. Good stuff. Bye.
If you're interested, there's an option close by.
Okay, go to the coordinates received from this back. Oh! The coordinates were just there? Huh.
Tallneck.
Oh, right! Of course. Gotta do that today. And there's a bandit camp. Oh, wait, I completed that. Unknown Skydrifter site. Alright, so... I'll go... That was the ruin that it said I couldn't do. And then I'm gonna find the... Yeah, I'm gonna do the Tallneck. That will be nice. Guy was like, a Tallneck? What do you want from them? She was like, I can hack them and get a map. And he was like, what's a map?
What's a map?
I mean, they know what a map is, but still.
Look at her arm.
I love it.
I love arm. I love lamp.
What's really satisfying about this game, I think, is, in a way, its reliance on setting it up with the characters that you met in the first game. It's like, it's not a sequel where she's like just in a different place. Although when this game started, she was. She has to go back to home base. She has to kind of admit to others that she doesn't have all the answers. She's got to kind of like be a part of the people because she's so separate. She's a clone of a woman that died 1,000 years ago. The woman who saved the world and made it possible for people to still exist. 2070 something. But she feels so disconnected from people, like all good leaders should, right? It's like,
well, we'll have to worry about running out.
One of them, but she just abandons everybody. And it's like, hey, listen, we're your friends, and she has not one but 2 suitors that are courting her, the Sun King and Erund. They both really want to date her.
These little blue butterflies, they're just like doing their thing, and all of a sudden the plant that they're pollinating is just gone.
Yeah, sucks to them. Okay, I am going to... Oh yeah, let me get my bluey. Hey, buddy. Aw. There should be like a pet option. Yeah, hold... Square is hold, then release to dismount jump. Woo!
So bad.
Yeah, this is what it normally is. If I ever just do that, you'll know I'm tired. Okay. The curb things are machines that are buried in the ground. I think they're like those snake things that I had to face off against. These are just... Yeah, this was just... Well, this is very obviously a drill. Or several drills. But yeah, the coolest parts of the first game had like graveyards like this, where it's just like ancient battles. Oh, I'm gonna... I might be going the wrong way. Oh man. Oh, it just took a minute. Okay, there we go. Speaking of Pokemon, Cinnabar Island. I'm going to Cinnabar Sands. That's what this area is called.
Taking a pack of scrappers to carve up any sandwich.
Oh, a ram! Oh, shh! Okay, I ran over a ram. Oh my god. Oh my god. What have I done? Oh, a bighorn sheep. Oh my god. Alright, well... I didn't kill it. I didn't want to kill it. Alright, I'm just gonna get out of here. We're just gonna not... Don't tell Mom or Dad. We're just gonna run. I know it's steep, but you can do it, Bluey. What the hell? What is this vegetation? Come on, Bluey. It's hard because he like will... Oh, I'm stuck in a tree. No! This is where I leave Bluey. Come on, how do I get over? I gotta go around this, whatever this wall is. Yeah, I unalived that ram. Well, like, the lore of this game is really cool, and it's really fun when you're discovering it the first time. But I feel like they really did a satisfactory job in the opening minutes of this game, explaining the most relevant bits. There was a...
That sound. The Tallneck must be close by.
Oh, I love that sound.
Overriding it should give me data on this
There it is.
area.
Basically, this company had arms contracts with the US government to build weapons that made them better. And the company was like, here's some machines that will fly over to enemy territory, destroy all their crops, and kill a bunch of people, and it won't cost you any lives of soldiers. And then they lost control of the machines. There was a computer virus or something. The machines decided to not only kill enemy crops, but everyone's crops. And the planet plunged into a climate crisis because these machines kept like destroying like everything, and the ozone layer and everything else. And other people had to come and build other machines, not to stop the first machines, although they told the public that was what they were going to do. But the good guys created a project called Zero Dawn that was going to set up systems, including artificially intelligent systems, that would effectively recolonize the Earth after the extinction of every man, woman, and child. And that is what it did. The planet was in an ice age for a while. The machines were still
climate. Should be able to reach that Tallneck easily enough.
Okay, that was neat though. I really appreciate. Oh shit. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, it's justice for the ram. Ooh, there's a. Don't let me forget to scan this data pad when I'm not in active combat.
Gotta follow up all that acid work.
His legs look too difficult.
message. There we go. Yeah, Ash is right. I'd try to court her. She's cool. Aloy's got a lot of good qualities.
On the signal.
Alright, maybe I go in quiet now. R.I.P. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, I see what I have to do. What's a bird? That's what I'm talking. When I talk about like being bad at shooting, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, the other times I just shot at the spot. I hid behind a rock. Oh man.
What is that? A power generator?
Oh, maybe. Alright, I'm just gonna actually have to shoot and kill these guys. My dodge spaces. They know I always dodge left. And that bird is raining fire.
You must be clean something. Some tower transfer. It's on top of old satellite dishes.
It's freaking bird. Mildif's treat brought me back from 0.001 health to 100%. Get that chef a Michelin restaurant. Alright. Oh, that really worked. That guy's immediately brittle. Which means he takes tons of damage. I almost got stepped on. I wasn't even paying attention where the Tallneck was. Man. Small little potion. Okay. I'm not gonna piss off any more machines. Just want to get up there so I can get a map. Yeah, thank you. Western Grand Array proudly presents the Eyes to the Heavens exhibit. Radio astronomy. Oh, it's like Contact. You see our antennas moving down the tracks. 2059 annual viewing of the abandoned Odyssey spacecraft. So, we at least get another 37 years on this planet. Power terminal, satellite digital connect. Just that I was in combat, because I'm going to be pretty upset if that's the case. pretty sure I hit that. It's the latch that pulls the ladder down.
The console.
Generators at the bottom.
Can't climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate. I can figure out a way to turn the power back on.
Oh, this person basically did like a Bellagio fountain, but with satellites. Music is math. To clear their alignment rotors again.
Might be able to move things around and find a way up.
Restore power to the console. How to reach his head. Okay. Might have to do some music. Might have to play some music. Restore power. Sing. Oh, it's telling. It probably told me how to do it. It said start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. It's probably just like I will have to play the
This
notes
must have
to it.
generated power at some point. It's dead now.
Hi Ram, I'm sorry about your brother. Oh wait, if it's not connected, let's check the wires. These are tracks. These are wires. Oh no! Oh, you know what? All I needed to do was my little umbrella. I could have Mary Poppins down to the ground. Yeah. This game loves Juliet's. Okay. So nice. I think I'm learning a little bit more about those ledges you want to reach. Alright, and then
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line.
what a find.
This should get that generator below the dish going.
She's just gonna, alright. Drop 30 feet, it'll be fine. I did it. Here we go. Okay.
There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running.
Battery. Insert.
Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier.
Whoa.
Let's see what this thing does.
That's neat. there before I got very upset because I didn't see it.
Sheer is jammed. Still not high enough to reach the Tallneck.
Oh, come on.
I'm entangled with bush. Let me climb higher.
I'm free without the cables that power me.
I should be able to get to that Tallneck now. Just find the right spot. Looks like I might need to glide onto the Tallneck.
That's okay. I could have died. I chose to glide. I get it. So her whole thing is get a little higher than it, glide down. Clearing its head of all.
The Tallneck's synaptic at other machines. It's mine.
That's the first Tallneck for it. Good map. Oh yeah. Okay, that's neat. Alright, that's cool.
Look, there's the next Tallneck.
Oh, where?
To the left.
Oh, over there.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
And one to the
Shining Wastes.
right of that.
Oh, that's cool. Stand of the Sentinels. Landfall. Huh. Alright. Little guy? Oh yeah. Still stands.
Oh, baby.
Cool.
Little chin on my hand.
Oh, and we're near Plainsong as well. Cool. Well, this would probably be a good natural stopping point. I'm gonna rappel down, find a campfire. Level up! Ooh, don't crush Bluey. Don't crush my Bluey. Don't crush my Bluey. No! Blue! Blue, move!
Looks like those three are in trouble.
Stay back!
Whoa!
Protect the harvest!
Alright, is Bluey
We
okay?
can't let it get past us!
Yeah, Bluey's gonna make it. Alright. What the hell was that? Flamethrower bird. Nice.
Get out there! Don't just stay there! Plainsong is counting on us.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, thanks everybody. I just care about my mount. It's cool. Yeah, anyway, nobody's staying to thank me. I really miss it when people call me Savior. Bluey's just peacing out. That's Bluey in the that's Bluey's just like totally walking away. What's going on? Is somebody with it? No. That looked like somebody like, this looks like a person. The back of Bluey looks like a person just like sauntering away. Hey, Bluey, what the? No, get back here. Yeah, I could whistle. Listen, buddy, I know that was unexpected, but it's okay. Oh my god. Bluey stood right in front of... No. I think Bluey went to commit suicide.
Oh my god.
We'll watch it on the replay, but I'm pretty sure because it was like walking off away from me.
No, it was.
But then it walked right into the path and just stood there. Watch. Yeah. There's no particular reason why it should go there. But if it does go there, it's gonna get run over when the Tallneck comes around.
God.
Bluey has a death wish.
Bluey doesn't have to resist.
Jeez, Bluey, I like... I can, yeah, we'll find you a therapist. Use code MUGGLE and get 15% off your BetterHelp appointment. Let's get you some Zoom therapy lessons. Come on. No, I really wanted to find... I just wanted to find a camp, damn it. I think. Okay, I see it. It's in a different distance. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start monitoring Bluey at all costs. Bluey's on suicide watch. Okay, quick save. Bluey gets better. That is gonna be the pinned tweet. Everybody saw that, right? He totally walked right in the path of the Tallneck twice. And then one time actually got hit by the Tallneck, but I like steered it away in the moment. Man. Listen, buddy, he's like, all my friends are dead or evil. I'm the only one. This dude's got chainsaw tusks. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell.
I don't know, maybe he feels like he's a monster.
Oh, Bluey, you're not. It's okay. I don't want to get too close to kiss you, but I'll kiss like, the side of you that doesn't have the chainsaws. Sheesh. Alright, manual save. Death's door. Death's door. Okay. Ash, this has been fantastic. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we'll leave it at this for now. And then I have to, I actually have to piece back. My last video stopped after the first 30 minutes because my camera stopped and I was trying to fix it and I crashed the app. It's not lost. I have it on Twitch, but I have to download it. Ugh. Anyway, thank you. Please feel free to attend. I'm going to be playing basically, there's no pressure, but I'm going to be playing whenever time allows. So, bye Ash. We'll see you. Good night. That was good stuff. Oh. Good key.